Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we died right here. And we didn't die this time. Hey! Okay, they don't have to... Yeah, they can move over those in one step. Huh. Okay, well... The most important bit is that this time we were actually able to not have to even worry about running away. We didn't have to fight him at all. Are we going to be able to even go around, though? Nope. Alright, so we're going to have to figure this one out. Looks like if we go forward, that's certain death. Plus, we've got a fight that we're about to have to worry about. So we just duck back and forth. First, let's check. Okay, yeah. We actually got into an encounter with a... Yeah. It was actually this exact encounter, but the Great Lynx was a rare breed. So we ran from that, but that is why Salem and Astro will not have their force gauges. Alright, physical attacks save the day as per usual. Starry Slug and Starry Case, yeah. I guess that is technically our first time encountering them. Even though it's not. But... Okay. Yeah. Gonna be able to duck out of it that way. Oh, whoa! I did not pay enough attention to this thing's movement pattern. Okay, cool. I guess we will be getting the heck out of here, and I'm gonna have to rush through this again. But that's okay, because this time we can actually make use of that first shortcut that I found, so... It's not all doom and gloom just yet. Ah, greetings, Lunasoul Guild. How fares the expedition? What was it? The Waterfall Wood? Those who've come back have said it's absolutely breathtaking. Honestly, I'd like to see it for myself. I think HQ just posted a mission. Might benefit you to go and ask about it. Okay. The guard bows to you, then takes his leave. You should make your way to HQ if you'd like to learn more about the mission they posted. And as you can see, we've also got a map that we can report. Yeah, I went back and did B1F better. Lunasoul Guild. Have you heard of the city of Armor Road? It's a city with an Yggdrasil in the southern seas. I've heard there's a region there known as the Waterfall Wood. Supposedly, adventurers there once had to deal with a monstrous fish that lurked in the swamps nearby. The same is happening here. A similar creature was sighted in the next labyrinth. HQ has just issued a mission to exterminate this monster. We've named it Wicked Silurus. Normally, I would leave this mission to you. However, someone else has already volunteered. Karis thinks she's gonna solo the Wicked Silurus. A lone woman rose to the task. So you know her. Yes, she's the one. It seems she hails from Armor Road, and for some sort of personal reason she insisted on handling this herself. You wouldn't happen to know why, would you? Therefore, I am personally asking for your help. Could you please watch over her and provide assistance if the need arises? If she slays the monster on her own, that's fine, but if she can't, I want you to step in. This will surely be a troublesome mission, but you're the only ones I can turn to. Forgive me, but I need you on this one. A new mission, alright. Save Karis and slay the evil fish. We're concerned for the safety of an adventurer who journeyed into the Waterfall Wood. We ask that you provide support. Yeah. Given her determination, I felt obligated to allot it to her. However, I now regret my decision. She may have pressured me into saying yes, but I don't want that girl to die. I'm sorry to ask this of you so selfishly, Lunasoul Guild, but please help her. Yeah, dude, don't have to tell us twice. Alright. And then all the rest of this stuff, too. Thankfully, now we can actually save and not be completely stuck again. Cutlass Leaf Blazer. Hey, you know who might like those? Except we just bought him a new weapon, so that's kind of annoying, but... Oh, hey, the Wyvern's Wing is better than the Cutlass. So that's good. And yeah, there's a better weapon that's available for Astra, but I'm really not... You can't equip it? Don't have enough sharp scale tails for that. Or a hippo tusk. Okay, the hippo tusk is obviously something that we get from the FOEs, those hippo FOEs, whose names escape me. Rampaging something. I doubt there's much more than this next floor, but stay and save over this one. I'm gonna get back up to the point we were at on B2F of the Waterfall Wood, so stick with me 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're back at the point where I died. And it looks like we literally just... Wait, what? Okay, nope. Gotta do it this way. I think. Okay, cool. Man, that was okay. That was a little bit of a scary fake out there when it turned around, but let's see what our first spoil of victory is gonna be. Aside from, actually, let's not fight these things. That ferocious fish in the background is actually a bit of an enormous problem. Yeah, see, now they do that. First time I saw that was the last time we fought these, pretty much in the encounter right before I was able to pick things back up. Oh, man. Alright. Let's have these guys run. Him healing Tykes just in case they fail. Because if Reese gets targeted, Reese is friggin' dead. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at those veteran skills now. Okay, feint shot. Range stab attack to an enemy line. Lowers evasion for 3 turns. Oh. Finally, head snipe. Act quick. Next turn, TP cost is lowered and act speed is raised. Next turn. May use shell shock at the start of battle. Huh. May use pop flare at the start of battle. Penetrator. Single target attacks may pierce to the back line. And then TP up. Okay. Ranged stab attack to all enemies. I'm thinking we want scatter shots sooner rather than later. Delayed heal. Restores party HP at the start of the next turn. Unbind. We need 1 more rank and refresh. And now we can finally unbind. For 3 turns, first aid skills have better range but lower speed and potency. And what is it? Shared Nostrum from the botanists. And I don't remember if the doctor, I think it was, they may have also been medics from EO4, also had a skill like this. But let's see. Or I think they may have just had separate skills. But group therapy increases, well, at least it should increase single targets to line targets and line targets to party targets. But auto revive restores party HP when the user is KO'd. And it doesn't look like there's a proc chance or anything like that. It's just something that's gonna happen. Star drop is not gonna happen. For a set number of steps, muddy floors and hazards are nullified. Alright, didn't have to read even a little bit further. That's gonna make things way easier. And then binary fire. Ranged fire attack to all enemies. TP costs 20 though. Whew. Raises attack based on how much TP the user consumed the previous turn. Lowers TP cost for a row of allies this turn. Oh. Raises attack power of astrology skills. I think we're just gonna do this for right now, and then 2 of these. Because 20 TP, Baron, Baron cannot do that just yet. That's asking for a little too much. Melee stab attack to one enemy with a chance to bind the enemy's head or insta-kill. Consumes user's HP for a melee stab attack to all enemies. Consumes user's HP for a ranged stab attack to one enemy 2 turns later. That probably does a whole lot of damage, but draining burst. Yes, please. And it doesn't matter because we can't learn anything there just yet. Why can't we get improved Link? Alright, well I guess we'll put 1 point into Falcon Slash. And now we can rearrange the party. But yes, being able to attack all enemies with skills is going to be pretty nice. Up. There we go. And now that we can get past these muddy floor puzzles way easier, it's gonna be pretty nice. We're getting so close. So close to that shortcut. We can still use Draining Thrust because they aren't on different lines, but alright, went pretty easily. Except for the fact that it, like, summoned allies. But we were still able to deal with that. There we go. Alright, so before anything else happens, we're gonna head back to the Maginia and save that shortcut. Ice Charm. Okay. If we can buy Ice Charms, that's probably... like, the Wicked Silurus, it's probably trying to tell us something about what we're going to need. Ugh. I don't like the hints that the game is dropping right now. There we go. Save over the last time we had to save with Astra in the front line. Okay, and now shouldn't be too much left to B2F. Especially with how far we've come. Though it would have been nice, man. Imagine if I'd actually learned that no damage floor, or I guess no event floor skill when it was actually necessary or usable. Oh, a preemptive attack. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. The summoning allies things is at the very least good for grinding, so I can't begrudge it too much. There we go. And... oh, I honestly expected this to be the room with the... staircase in it, but I guess we might just be fighting an enemy in here at some point in the future. As you travel through the forest, you enter a clearing. At the center of the clearing, you see a hammock haphazardly constructed from various unrelated materials. It looks awfully unstable, but it'll probably hold if you only use it once. You consider whether or not you should rest in the makeshift hammock. Yeah, let's rest. As you carefully climb upon the hammock, you find that it's actually more supportive than it looks. You close your eyes and are lulled to sleep by the gentle swaying of the hammock. But you are jolted awake by a sudden falling sensation. It seems that a hole tore in the hammock and your backside began to fall through it. Thanks to the rest you took, though, you managed to recover a fair amount of health and stamina. Whoa, the party recovers. Now wide awake, you resume your exploration, refreshed and raring to go. Wow. One, use, high, heal, nap. A makeshift hammock. You slept in a half-broken hammock found in a clearing and recovered your health and stamina. And dang, I was actually kind of hoping that'd be enough to push them to the next levels, but this fight will probably do it. And do we get it? Dang, 19 experience points away. But it'll be sooner rather than later, so I'm still content with that. Though that will still leave Nash 5 levels weaker than everybody else. Well, 4 levels weaker. While exploring the forest, you encounter a female adventurer. She calls out to you when she spots you. Hey there! Are you still exploring here? I'm about to head back to Expedition HQ, but would you like to buy some items that I didn't end up using? Ask what she has. Here's what I've got right now. Stonard. Sure, let's buy everything. Thanks! Want to buy anything else? Thanks for buying up my stock. After that farewell, she uses an Ariadne thread and returns to town. You decide to return to your exploration. Buy. Why not? Or how about... No. Impulse shopping. You came across an explorer who wanted to sell you some wares, so you bought up all of her stock. There we go, and then 6 more on Astra. Here's hoping that it's gonna be enough. Nash, definitely... Having our lowest level party member needing to be on our front line in order for us to get much use out of him doesn't sound... Wait, where the heck is the door? Hold on. I must have missed something. Here we go. Okay. Because I'm like, we're going backwards, but we've already seen everything over here. Luckily, you can always sort of tell where you're supposed to go if you see enormous gaps in the map, like this one here in the center. Go ahead and throw that down here and see what our spoils are. Poison earring. Okay, so poison's also something we're gonna have to look out for. Soma. Well, that's always useful. So, basically, our next opponent is gonna be able to stone, poison, and use ice. Sounds pretty dangerous. Oh well. Maybe that poison earring also gives stats? It does not. It just ups our poison resistance. Well, that's a little scary, but we still have to actually be able to get to the fight before we really worry about what it's gonna do to us. Man, those things are relentless. But there's nowhere else to proceed at. Where the heck is this? Okay, hold on. Where are the stairs for this place? There must just be a way I haven't gone. Nope, that's everything over there. And there's nothing else right there. Hold on, I'm gonna have to wander around for a second, guys. Oh, here it is. I walked right past it and didn't realize. Can we take that one extra step without getting into a fight, though? Yes. Yes, we can. Thrust into a muddy ordeal. Pop that there. And it looks pretty straightforward. Maybe less straightforward than I thought. What do we have here? Ah! Not gonna get us this time, though. Haha! And I think with that active, we can just walk up. That's new, but we don't have the time to actually fight these things. Icy leg lash. And you know what? That zone icicle too. Try to escape, but our legs are bound. Okay. So in this case, we're gonna have to hit the everybody panic button. Should have just done that in the first place. If this doesn't heal, then we have to kill these things and then try running again. Yeah. Not the best. Yep. Alright, let's all start running again. How about, because you can't run, just defend, I guess? man. Reese is the only person who can attempt to run right now. Oh, man. Wow. Talk about lucky. Man, that would have sucked to have had to do all that again. So let's push our luck just a little bit more. Why not? No shortcuts just yet. It would have been nice, but I think we're gonna have to... Yeah, it's time for an Ariadne thread. Go ahead and get the heck out of here, dude. Whew. Well, that was scary, but we really should have just force braked way sooner. I could probably sell all that equipment that we've got, but we'll store it for right now. Yeah. Can't really use any of this stuff. The poison earring, though, and the ice charm. We're gonna need to buy those ice charms, definitely. That icy leg lash is no joke. And the zone icicle as well. Like, if it wasn't obvious before, the game is practically screaming it in our face. Okay. Well. Can't do that just yet. And we've only got enough to even buy 2 of them at the moment. Both of those would definitely be going on... I think my voice broke just there, and I'm too old for that. But I think we're definitely going to be putting those on Nash and Salem. Alright, back to floor 3. This time, instead of going directly through the door, we're going to make sure that this area is fully mapped out. Okay, so starting from here, this goes up to about there. And there is something back here. As you explore the labyrinth, you are suddenly approached by a soldier.
Konnichiwa.
I've been tasked with scouting out the labyrinth. I'm trying to gather soggy wood, soft bark, and palm trunk. I hear you can chop them in here. If you are carrying any of those with you, would you care to trade with me? You check your backpack to see if you are carrying any of the requested items. You find that you aren't carrying any of the items requested by the soldier. You tell the soldier you're unable to help him at the moment. That's too bad. Please come by again if you change your mind. Alright. With that, the soldier returns to his duties. You decide to do the same. Palm. Trunk. Soggy. Wood. And something else.
Konnichiwa.
And I just sped past it.
Konnichiwa.
Soft bark, okay. And then can I... Yeah. Soft. Soft bark. Okay. It's not pretty, but it conveys, I guess, what we're needing. Somewhat. Okay, now we can actually fight this platypus thing. Well, actually, we got a taste of its icy leg thing, so I think we'll... Well, we never defeated it, I guess, so yeah, let's fight. And then how about a whirlwind to try to keep everybody on the ground? Shell shock the back line. And since the front guys are weak to fire, let's see if the back line is also weak to fire. Nope. Okay, so I think we're gonna have Nash whirlwind one more time. But after that, I might not bother. And what are we doing? We can just drain burst everybody. She's going to leg snipe. Gotta keep our front line alive, because those guys are taking a bit of a beating. Okay, so those physical attacks aren't really doing much either. That's kind of... Okay, yeah, we're done with fire. Fire is definitely not it, so it's gotta be Volt then. How about Electric Link? And since he can't move, a Rapid Fire's in order. Along with a nice little healing for Nash. Let's see how it likes this. Is it gonna turn out to be Volt or is... No. No, Volt is also not good. I think it might be Fire then. Fire definitely seemed to have the most effect. A Draining Thrust, regular attacks, because we kind of want to keep them alive until we get Baron back. It would suck if we didn't get to have him miss out on... we didn't get to have him get this experience. If he misses out, there we go. No more worrying about that then. Okay, and we're also going to be able to get that thing's drop. Though, honestly, we want more of those Starry Slugs. Depending on how this boss fight is looking to be. Like, if things turn super icy all of a sudden, I might turn back and grind on those slugs for a little bit, just so we can give everybody an icy charm. Hard Venom Tail. I don't know, maybe just being able to have 2 will be sufficient. We'll see. As with most things Etrian Odyssey, we will see. It's like all the way around here. And snakes that way. As you explore the labyrinth, you spot a round green object at the foot of a tree. Further inspection reveals it to be a coconut. Coconuts are filled with rich juice that can be drunk from a hole in the shell. Perhaps you should give it a try. Sure. You poke a hole in the coconut, then tilt it towards you. The refreshing juice pours out of the shell and into your waiting mouth. I hear coconut juice is actually kind of watery, but still probably refreshing. It doesn't have much of a taste, but it's more than enough to quench your thirst. Full heal, the party recovers. Satisfied, you promptly return to exploring the labyrinth. Alright. Cocoa Cleanse. Coconut water. While exploring the labyrinth, you found a coconut and drank its juice to quench your thirst. And some free experience. Let's not sit on it till everybody's got a point this time. Yeah, Nash. Still can't learn anything. Oh, because Nash isn't level 20, duh. Range stab to all enemies. It's 12 TP though. Sure, let's go for the head snipe. I guess just so she can have it. And they're the only 2. That's fine. We're just... or at least I was thinking we were just about explored. Here you go. If only we could cross that over, we could get behind that thing and strike. Oh well. Here. And then on this side too. Alright, so this time we'll just take these guys out. Sweet to ice. Who'd have thought? As long as our binds go off, then there's not really much to worry about. But with no binds, a fight like that would be a total nightmare. So it looks like this is going to be our next. Yep, impassable. For now. What do we have here? Well, first we've got to fight. Alright, so in addition to the spoils of war and some experience, we've got a take point. Onra fruit. That seems like it might, like... The Honor Fruit is probably going to turn out to be some really potent healing type thing. I think... Yeah, that looks about right. And there's a door. Can't actually get at just yet. Alright, so it looks like from here, the only thing left to do was to actually go forward and get through there. It's a good thing we got into this fight, though, because... Oh! This is, I think the large bill is another EO4 enemy? Yeah, I'm fairly certain. But I'm also fairly certain that it was weak to Elec, so... Or Volt, rather. How about a... Head Snipe? Head Bash? Might be its wings, though. All things considered. Yeah, that seems about right. Doing that much damage to our back line. Wow. And that thing is not slowing down just yet. A leg snipe from you. A healing from you. Could also be ice, you never know. I'm either misremembering or they could have changed things up. You're done. Cool. Now we can walk through with our heads held high. We really, like, if Nash can get to level 20 before we need to worry about it, that would be the best possible outcome. Yeah. No fight this time to make life easier for you. Alright, but now we gotta contend with these things moving in concert. Let's get into a fight first. Another large bill. Okay, alright. Very close to level 21 for Baron. And we got the green feather drop. So, I guess this is our next... Yeah, little... point of reprieve. Oh, right, safe passage. Can we get over there? Yeah. We really just have to get lucky with the run. Everybody get out of there. Okay, it hasn't tried to poison us just yet, but as soon as it starts dropping those, we are... Okay, cool. No one's gotten lucky yet, though. Still no poison attempt. Well, hey. They say don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and I'm not about to start. This is... It doesn't look like it's really gonna help us out all that much, so let's see what's back here. That way doesn't look like it's gonna get us any closer to the next shortcut. As long as we can really crank those out, then it's not too much of an issue. Just being able to not lose massive amounts of progress. As you explore the forest, you encounter a small natural waterway by the riverside. Small leaves float down the waterway like tiny boats on a river. You spot a plant with flat leaves growing nearby. It might be fun to float those leaves down the miniature river. Sure, let's play. You pick a few leaves from the nearby plant and place them on the water's surface. The leaves slowly travel downstream but are eventually swallowed up by the current. Perhaps there's a way to keep the leaves from sinking. Fold the leaves into boats. Let's try that. You come up with the idea to shape the leaves like boats. You fold the leaves and do your best to make them into a more buoyant shape. Unfortunately, the leaves are very flexible. Immediately after bending them, they return to their original shape. This isn't going to work. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration. What if you cut slits in the leaves and link them together to make one massive boat? What an incredible idea! Your party gets straight to work. Once it's complete, you take a moment to gaze upon your masterpiece. A realistic model of a fancy boat completely made of leaves. I'm guessing it's because this is an Armor Road place, so that's why we're playing with boats. You set it in the miniature river and begin its journey. The leaf boat resists the tug of the swift currents and remains afloat, carrying your hopes and dreams downstream and over the horizon. Your heart swells with an immense feeling of fulfillment. Golden. Shipwrights, You had some fun in a small stream by cutting up some leaves and fashioning a magnificent boat. Wow, still not enough to put him over, huh? Alright. It's, roughly maybe 4 paces back. And then this way, and then, like, that way. Alright, that's good enough for now. And what's down here? An item. Alright, well, at least it'll be way easier to cross over now that we're already here. 1,000 N. Looks like we've got a fight coming up. Dang, and we're actually not looking so hot on the TP front. Especially, yeah. Got to do a little bit of the back and forth dance. Fortunately for us, it wasn't really an issue. Yeah, we do have to stagger things just a little bit. Oh crap! Our thing expired! Well, let's everybody run. Poison Sting. Alright, I think we'll let Salem... Yeah, I just tried it. There we go. Good stuff, Baron. From here, we should just be able to walk. Whew. Reese does not... He doesn't have the TP to keep supporting this expedition. Actually, no one does. And I've got just one more Ariadne thread. We should be able to hold out for just a little while longer, though. There we go. Alright. That would be a natural break point. But we've also got a door here. Is that a new FOE? Making your way through the labyrinth, you come across a soldier guarding a door. Oh, hello there. A young woman named Karis just passed through here a few moments ago. The soldier warns you to proceed with caution. That reminds me, a companion of hers came through as well. Said he was part of our guild. With that, you press on. It's the hippo again. Alright, as long as we don't have to worry about stepping on anything. Safe passage. This must not be the way to go, because that was too easy. Okay, yeah, let's Ariadne thread out of here, because if we get into a fight, we're pretty much all just gonna be... Oh, you know what? We still might be good. Yeah. Let's force break and see how they like it. Oh, he can't just yet. So, instead, she'll force break and see how they like it. Yeah, he'll just attack. But the one should be enough. Whoa, to finish off everybody but the guy we needed to get. Astra, no! He's got to just physically attack, I guess. This we were trying to avoid. Oh well. I think... Since she can Draining Burst, after all. Dang. Nah, screw it. Just one more, and now we can move forward. Yeah, we still got that Ariadne thread. That's gonna have to serve as our get out of jail free card. Ooh. Might we... No. I was gonna say, might we be able to plop that right there, but then find that second shortcut, and that's definitely not gonna happen. Okay, let's bounce. Ariadne thread, and we're out of there. So Karis and Rob have pretty much already gotten close to the boss. Hosta, Verdant Bird Knife, Husaria Mail, Green Mittens, Leg Guard, Hamal. Ooh. We need... we can upgrade this, but... who uses... looks like Night Seeker, I think that is. Fortress. And something else. Okay, we'll give her the Pascal, because being able to like bind entire lines is cool, but we've got head snipe now, so dang. And we also need more Ariadne threads, lest I forget. The Onra fruit. If we buy an Ariadne thread, we won't be able to heal, so let's go to inn. And we're gonna have to retrieve... yeah, let's take all these out. And then the Hakenbuch 2, or however you say that. It'd be absolutely suicide to go in without an Ariadne thread, especially because there's way more Waterfall Wood B3 left to explore. Okay, so we picked back up on B3F because I took a few seconds to map out... few seconds to map out floor 2F. But, yeah. We made the princess happy with our map, so it's all good to go. And, we've got a fight pretty much immediately. That's okay, though. We're still on the lookout for starry slugs, but now I'm starting to wonder if they're even a thing on this floor. Sweetleaf, that's new, and hibiscus. Well, I guess we'll be able to find out soon enough what those do. Is there... anything of interest this away? Maybe. So take note, because this is what happens when you don't get the leg snipe off and that thing decides to diving press you to death. Well, I guess it's a good thing we've got this nectar, even though this is not the circumstance I wanted to use it under. But otherwise, we'd have to just leave and come back. Actually, because the nectars are quite a bit more difficult to gather, that probably would have been the smarter move, but whatever. As you reach a dead end, you spot a pile of coins scattered all over the ground. You don't see anyone nearby who could have dropped them. Should you pick them up or leave? I guess let's pick up the coins. You crouch down and begin to gather up the coins. There are a lot more coins than you first estimated. Soon your entire focus is on collecting the coins. After gathering most of the spilled coinage, you check your haul. You've gathered a sizable amount. 300. Just as you're celebrating your lucky break, a shadow darkens the sky. That shadow dives down at you from above. A bird monster with a huge beak swoops in for the attack. Alright. Blindsided us. Wow. So I guess we get to start off from a nice little baseline then. Now, if Astra doesn't get these leg snipes off, we're pretty much screwed. So we just have to hope and pray that she does. Or she acts before it, at least. Nope. Alright, so we might have to... How about a... hero battle into long thrust, leg snipe, and revive Nash? Crap, just barely enough to keep us alive. And Reese doesn't have enough TP to revive anybody else, so... I guess the only thing left to do is to keep Salem alive. Well... looks like we wasted that nectar for no reason, because we've got to leave now anyways. Well, despite the sudden ambush, you managed to defeat the monster. The attack must have been punishment for getting distracted by your greed. You steal your resolve and continue on. Foul coinage. You stopped to pick up coins in the labyrinth, but were suddenly attacked by a large bird, which you managed to defeat. So, Salem and Reese are only two at level 23. Coins. equal ambush. Alright. I guess I get to leave and then come back again. Okay, so I guess the silver lining to that was the fact that Nash did get a much needed level. And so did Salem. Okay, so with chance to bind enemy's head or insta-kill. 7 TP for an insta-kill chance. It might be pretty low, but Blood Fortune consumes party's HP to raise their bind ailment success rate for 3 turns. So we can do that, but we can't heal everybody. Not until we get... Oop. Not until we get that skill for... Okay, I think we're gonna go for Head Pierce. Yeah. And then Nash. There's nothing else preventing us from doing this, so I guess we'll Freezing Link. And Reese. There's Final Gift, which we need for Auto Revive. Yeah. Alright. Almost left Baron out of the fun. But is this a passive skill? Yeah, it looks to be passive. I think just baseline raising the power of our magic attacks probably is a better use of our points at this stage. And we go. Alright, so first things first, let's have Reese make things a little easier for us and see what we can see if we just charge ahead. Should be... Oh, I'm just now noticing. That must be Yggdrasil in the distance over there. And another door over there. So how do we... Are we going to be able to walk around? Nope. If we can get a little lucky with this, then we should be able to just make our way to the door. Yeah. Everybody run. Crap. Nice. Okay, cool. Still don't have to find out what this thing can actually do. And we're through. First, drop the door. No immediate signs of danger. As you make your way through the maze and avoid the horde of poisonous lizards, the sound of battle greets you from above. You follow the sound and find an injured Rob locked in battle with a group of monsters. He's greatly outnumbered. There's no guarantee he can win this alone. You can run to his aid or watch from afar. What? Aid? As you make your way over, Rob turns to you in surprise. You draw your weapons and signal him to step back. Let's see what we got here. Okay. This is actually exactly what we're after. Let's Whirlwind. Because now that we can't leg snipe the whole back line, we're gonna have to try shell-shocking them continuously, pretty much. And... yeah, let's Firestar. The sooner we can bring them up to the forefront, the sooner we can get... Whoa, that is not what we needed to see. If we get a whole bunch of, cool. Yeah, a whole bunch of zone icicles are bad for business. From here, just keep the draining bursts up, I guess. He's going to... I guess Blazing Link, because there's not much else. Another shell... well, no. Let's have her go on the offensive with a feint shot. Baron's in danger, but... yeah, I think we need to value him over Salem at the moment. Alright. Will we come to regret that? Hopefully not. See, Feint Shot is really strong. And those things can't really take physical attacks very well. Alright, well, we can switch to Draining Thrust, so that's always fun. But it doesn't look like there's anything else here that we've got to really fret over, honestly. If we can get all 3 Starry Cases from that, that's one brand new Ice Charm we're going to be able to afford. Well, we're going to be able to make. Afford definitely is something completely different. And Basic Attack Madness should be able to carry us through. There we go. Fingers crossed for all 3 of those Starry Cases. Yes! Upon defeating the monsters, you decide to check on Rob. Luna's Soul Guild, you have my thanks. However, cradling his injuries, Rob gets to his feet, then suddenly grabs hold of you. Why didn't you stop Karis? Why would you ever think to let her go alone? We weren't even there when she volunteered for this, dude. You're accepting responsibility for this, then? Rob calms down a bit. She and I grew up together in a place called the Ocean City. We're more or less childhood friends. We were orphans of the same age, so if anything, we're more like siblings. Rob seems to be reminiscing on the past. We were often bullied for not having anybody else, especially me. I was just a tiny, timid little kid back then. Karis was tough though. She'd act like my older sister and stand up to anyone who ever picked on us. Maybe it's because of that, but to this day she seems to think it's her duty to protect me. Still, the monsters in these labyrinths are very different from some mean kids back home. When she told me she had begun training and was planning on coming with me, I immediately said no. I told her it'd be suicide, so she said she'd prove me wrong and accepted that mission. Rob's expression grows darker as he continues. Why did she have to do that? I don't want her to be in any danger. I don't want her to get hurt. That's why I left home without telling her, to think it would make her come after me. Rob's clenched fist trembles in his frustration. Luna's Soul Guild, there's something I'd like to ask you. Do you think you could go and help Karis come to her senses? I was planning to go after her once I've treated my injuries, but at my skill level that'll take way too long. Please, find Karis and bring her to safety. I don't want to see her fall victim to this place. With those final words, Rob takes his leave and you return to your exploration. You'll likely cross paths with Karis if you continue on the path to the ruler of the labyrinth. Yeah, we must be getting close at this point. Let's try to go on the paths that seem to take us closer. I guess we have to go that way. Everybody's looking okay-ish. TP is getting into the dangerous area, but... oh, man. Okay, so... that encounter that I left on, it killed us. So we get to actually pick right back up. Thanks to the magic of editing. If we can... there we go. We are out of here. Oh, wow. At least it's a preemptive attack. Okay, so now we're out of here. Gotta save and run. Only one Ariadne thread, so... oh, we won't be able to re-up on anything. Anything else, anyways. Dang, dude. These things have been just wrecking us. I feel like... man, I feel like we're finally getting that heroic difficulty. Just gotta start putting everything to use. But it shouldn't be too much longer for the boss. But I actually, because we're having so much trouble, like, with the regular mobs, I don't know. I think I'm gonna grind just a little bit. Maybe get everybody to 25, or at least get Nash into after level 20 before we actually take on the boss. and also have ice charms. But this fight, we're not gonna do this. These guys are too menacing. Yeah, that mob is just a little too much right now. Oh, drop my stylus. There we go. All right. And this must be it. The antechamber to the boss battle. As you proceed through the labyrinth, you come to a vast hall stretching further within. In the center of the hall, you find the lady you've been searching for. Long time no see. As Chorus notices you, a melancholy smile appears on her face. Luna Soul Guild. It was no use. Rob wouldn't take me with him. Chorus looks crushed at first, but then she forces a faint smile and speaks up. But if I get stronger, maybe then he'll let me go on adventures with him. That's why I took on this mission. If I pull this off, I'm sure he'll reconsider. As you listen to Chorus's words, you recall what Rob said to you earlier. I don't want to see her fall victim to this place. Could it be that Chorus doesn't know Rob's true feelings and has been misled? You should say something to her. I want her to fight with us. If you don't tell her how Rob feels, she'll keep going it alone, and by then it may be too late. It would be best to tell her. Oh, okay. Why even give us the option? You turn to Chorus and tell her what Rob said. You tell her it's not because Rob thinks she's weak, but because she's precious to him. Rob said that? Chorus is initially surprised by your words, but after a moment, she looks up at you, determination in her eyes. In that case, I want to get even stronger. I'll never let myself be defeated. With those words, she bows to you, then proceeds to ask you a favor. Luna Soul Guild, I have a favor to ask of you. I'm pretty sure the ruler of this labyrinth is just up ahead. And even though I've made it this far, I don't think I can defeat it alone. Maybe then Rob will see how strong I've become. You may answer however you like. You may answer her however you like. If you'd like for Chorus to fight alongside you, know that one slot in your party formation will be taken up by her. Should this create a problem for your party formation, have Chorus watch. By selecting this, Chorus won't participate in battle and will instead watch you as you fight. The story will stay the same regardless of your choice. We'll fight it together. Chorus nods, a big smile on her face, because very luckily we had Io participate in the last dungeon and she's not with us now, so hey. Let's go. It's right on the other side of that door. Chorus joined the party. And like I said, it's time for us to stack a few levels first. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut things here. The boss fight will still be a part of this, but I'm gonna grind for a second, so one moment, guys. Okay, so as you can see, the map looks a tiny bit different, but I'm kind of like feeling the squeeze a little bit because everybody's gone up in some levels except for Chorus. So I guess they expect us to be level 24 before they challenge this going by what she's at, but man, we were not able to afford any but one charm. Yeah. So it'll put up her ice resistance, but I'm not sure if I made the right decision. And because those things are expensive and it took so much. Yeah, I think we're gonna give... This seems like that kind of thing I'm gonna regret in the moment. Not having her being able to heal. Because Hamals are expensive too. I had the capability, wow, this thing, of buying nearly 30, but I could only afford 4. Beyond the door is a large marsh. Great puddles of mud litter the floor. From the moment you step in, you sense a piercing, ominous presence. That must be the wicked Silurus. With the enemy in sight, Chorus prepares herself. Yeah. You can do this. Challenge the wicked Silurus! Go! Fight! Win! Okay. Please tell me. Cool. I was about to be highly upset with myself. First things first, let's do a bloody offense into... Let's start with Falcon Slash since we don't know what it's weak to. Ice Wall protects against one ice attack for all allies this turn. Yep. So Nash is probably going to be taking a massive beating. Lowers their physical attack. It's probably not the physical attack we've got to worry about, though. May bind the enemy's arms. Let's try binding the arms. And she is also going to do that. A little bit of arm bind. With nothing else to do. Item mule time. And I guess... let's not wait to start being able to recharge. I'm gonna guess Volt for the wicked Silurus. Mud throw. Okay, so the mud is icy and it also blinds. Wow, I hate when that happens. It's kind of funny that it was like, my location is exposed to have that come up right now. But let's see what we got. A royal catfish that ambushes explorers. It is nigh impossible to kill when it hides in the mud. Okay, so it's got the capability of hiding in mud then. It's weak to Volt. Makes sense. Seal, blind. Not any particular weakness to binds though. Alright. Then in that case, we'll get to Spear Assisting. Electric Link. Let's do... I guess we're gonna start Ice Walling. It seems like it's the best use of our time. Arm Snipe. He's got to Line Heal, unfortunately. And then keep it going with the Volt Snipes. Or Volt Stars, rather. Nope. Makes sense, though. Probably could have led with that. Chorus is unblinded, but that's not who we needed to be unblinded. Okay, let's shield bash again. I just really don't want Salem or Nash rather falling victim to these insane mud throws. I've been way off with the prediction of when it's gonna do that. Luckily, she's still getting those hits in, but... I'm guessing group therapy into refresh is probably the best way to deal with that. But we've got no way to. Because I didn't teach him group therapy. He does know Unbind, though. Line Heal and Volt Star. Just continuous misses because we're totally at the mercy of these blinds. Marsh Dive. Okay, so this tells me that it's something that we've got to defend against. Everybody defend. Let's see what it's going to do now. Health was recovered. Wow. So, is there a way we're supposed to be able to get at that thing? So, do we have to pick which one is the right one? What? Okay, so it's the one on the left then. Yeah, I'm not sure how we were supposed to survive that, or prep for that. Looks like we're gonna need a medical miracle at the very beginning of the fight. Alright, so we're on attempt number 3. Apparently, if everybody but Chorus dies, which is how the previous attempt ended, then it doesn't matter, we still lose. So that's always fun, but an ice wall to get things started, a leg snipe to hopefully keep this thing grounded. Go ahead and throw the analysis scope out. And then divination. Actually, hold on. Same thing, hero battle. Into spear assist. And then everybody else can do what I already commanded. Analysis scope. Divination. Volt star. Alright. Might as well try to front load our damage, especially since, per usual, our TP's probably not going to hold out for the whole fight. Got the leg snipe. Hopefully that makes it easier to land attacks. Nash is... I mean, yeah, we want to keep the spear assists up, but while he's blinded, Nash is going to be a total liability. Well, if, not a liability, just him using his TP up would be very bad for us. Double action, rapid fire. Oh, yeah. This might be the fight where it's like, hey, group therapy would be really nice here, but as I've said previously, we don't have group therapy. Hey, Astra managed to survive it somehow too. That's always a plus. And then one last spear assist. He's got to attack, and of course Karis recovered. There's a passive skill for them to be able to recover more easily, but for Landsknecht to be able to recover more easily, but I did not teach that to him. Oh well. Barring anything wild happening, we should be able to max out our damage this turn as well. Nice, no Marsh Dive. So now, maybe I'm wondering if Marsh Dive is every 3 turns? I think, okay, we're going to try it out. Maybe on turn 6, we're going to use Draining Burst. Yeah, he's stuck in place, but how about another Front Guard? One more Rapid Fire to round things out, and a Refresh for Nash. Actually, we're going to Hamao. It only recovers 20 TP, so... And the TP recovery is more important. Yeah. It's not the best sort of downtime, but I count it. Okay. Turn 5. Well, I doubt he's gonna go for it on this turn also, but you never know. How's about another rapid fire? This guy's got a line heal for us. No way around that at the moment. Come on. No Marsh Dive. Okay, so there is no rhyme or reason to when it Marsh Dives. We just have to get lucky and have it attempt twice when it's leg bound. But now, she is going to spend the rest of the time leg binding. Or at least trying to get a second leg bind going. Yeah, let's heal Astra. Electric Link. Actually, did I bring a Volt Talisman? Maybe did I just never take it out of my party? Or take it out of my inventory, I should say. That'd be a really nice coincidence if I did. Nope. Stonard. Increases physical defense for 5 turns. We won't have her do that. We won't have him do that. She'll do that. Okay, yeah. How about you, Stonard, are... Whoa, that's only single target? Alright, well in that case, we're not going to have anybody do it. Continue with the leg shots. Line heal. Volt Star. You just know it's got to be coming. But I was wrong about this before, which is why we lost. Nope, there's the Marsh Dive. Okay. Salem. She's got to be our sacrifice to get that thing out of there. Or maybe, what if we front guard? Will Karis die, but Salem will live? Maybe? Maybe it'll work out the way I'm imagining? Nope. Couldn't save her, and that's fine. Electric Link, you are going to Ice Wall, while you, Soma, and you revive. No. Alright, so will this work out the way I intended to? Nope. Alright. This is still workable. You are going to, I guess, just a long thrust. No, because the Spear Assist should still proc off of an Electric Link. Yeah. How about you just guard the back line? I'm actually thinking this turn. How about a Hamau instead? On Salem. He's just got to revive, though. Fin Strike. Whew. Fin Strike's not anything. I don't know how long, like, especially because it doesn't actually show up in the list. We have no idea how long that lasts. But as long as we can keep the Spear Assisting up, I'm not super worried. And part of not being super worried is being able to leg snipe. And him being able to line heal, along with a Volt Star. So I've been holding off specifically on upping. Like, there are definitely more ranks we could have taken in these skills, but wouldn't have been a smart investment, especially when it came to TP conservation. We got a Draining Burst, and everybody else defend, because she's not going to be able to survive. Oh, Salem. Maybe with another level, or more ranks in those physical defense upping things, or maybe with no Ice Charm. But alas, Electric Link, you will defend the rear, while the rear... How about she... I guess it's the same as before. We're going to Soma, while he just revives. And then he can Volt Star. We just have to... Nope. Couldn't get good on the act speed. Alright. Well, now's as good a time as any. She's gonna long thrust. She doesn't really have anything to do but lowers physical attack for 3 turns. Okay, Shield Bash. Maybe we should be trying to keep its physical defense down. I haven't done that even once. Well, they gave us these skills, so that's probably our hint, the fact that Karis knows it at all. Offense decreased. So maybe now, when we have Salem go in, it's going to be a different story. Draining Burst, everybody defend, and our survivability might go way up. Yeah, only 28 damage, which is par for the course. But, no, it still killed her. How long does that last? He needs a shield equipped in order to use the break skills? Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that if we need to retry. Lowers their physical attack for 3 turns. So does it automatically drop all of those when we do it? Okay, we're gonna try to live a little dangerously. Shield Bash. and Nectar into our Soma. Let's see how this pans out for us. Nope, we missed Salem, but it went right after. Wow. Well, that was terrible, but she's... I guess there's no reason not to Spear Assist. Dang, he needs a shield. Alright, guard our back line so Reese doesn't die. You... lowers evasion. I guess since we can, increases our hit rate. Nah. We'll stick to leg sniping. It's all a matter of TP conservation, you see. And then Volt Star. Whew! But will only 22 HP be enough to survive? Nope. Alright. Well, I guess this was a pretty primo time for that to happen. Don't have to worry about any marsh diving, but it doesn't, like, what's up with the mud throw? Maybe it only mud throws after it marsh dives? It's an interesting question. One that we don't have an answer to as of yet. How about you, Shield Bash again? She's going to get to rapid firing, line heal, and I think, against my better judgment, but with nobody else to really use it on, we have to start healing up TP at some point. Yep. Be able to have him go for a little bit longer. Nope. Not gonna ram us. I think we're gonna have Nash do that this turn. Yeah. Items. Hamal Salem. You've already shield bashed, so you will also Hamal. Astra. Thank you, double action. Since he's got nothing else to do, items. Let's Amrita Salem. And a Volt Star. Actually, I'm not surprised that Baron's TP's held out. I put several ranks into his TP up. Wow. Back to full. Well, that's good. Probably should have done that for Baron, though. But whatever. From here, Electric Link. 4 more turns of Shield Bash. So she'll just physically attack. And he... We've got 3 Hamals left, and we'd probably be best served giving that to Reese. Alright. Feeling pretty good about this. We're not going to be able to bind legs again on this thing, though. That's the only scary bit. Prevented the marsh dive, though, so that's always good. Okay, cool. Still got it. Yeah. Electric Link. 1 more action up. So, might as well go for the rapid fire. It's practically a sure thing. Astra, the last thing she's going to be able to do, because we're getting pretty close to the time where we're going to start throwing our force breaks at it to try to clinch the victory. What are we looking like on Shield Bash? Okay. Another Spear Assist. How about you? Second to last Hamal on Karis. Yeah, she could use it. And not really much else we can do, because we're definitely not going to be able to get the leg snipe off anymore. How about a Force Divination? Cool. Still a nice little hit right there. That's the marsh dive. Okay. Nope. Karis. Okay, so it's definitely got to be the draining burst. Defend, but she shield protect into a front guard just to try to keep her alive a little bit better. I hate having for him to defend on him needing to defend this turn specifically, but that's a big fat oh well. What? Well, that sucked. How about you? Let's have you Medica her. She's going to rear guard, rapid fire, line heal the front, and might as well Astro Sign. We don't have much else left for him to do. The mud throw, so strong. Alright, so physical attack, front guard. This time, how about... Yeah, we still got those nectars, but the line heal's got to be on the back line this turn. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. If only Salem hadn't died right there. Yeah, because I think we probably would be able to win this. How about Trinity? Nulls attacks on user and increases all attack ag speed until end of next turn. Sure, we'll null attacks on ourselves. How about you guard the front? While the front goes in with some rapid fires. And we're so close! We just needed to be a bit better about TP consumption. Whew. That's not good. But Reese still has TP, which means that Reese still has the capability of reviving her. Nope. Wow. Not how we wanted that to go, but it's whatever. We got the win, so I'm not complaining too much. Huh. You've discovered a new monster, Wicked Silurus. Volt Whisker. Though it proved quite a challenge, the monstrous fish flails about and finally meets its end. A fearsome blow tears through the beast and brings it down. It seems Rob caught up to you as you fought the monstrous fish. As Rob reunites with Karis, you feel as if you see the slain Silurus move in the corner of your eye. You turn to find the beast has risen. It lifts its massive tail high into the air and brings it down on Rob with a hefty swing. It looked as if Rob was finished, but it turns out Karis has blocked the monster's attack. It seems Karis took your words to heart. You put the monster down for good, then run to her side. Okay, I guess we've been together all this time. Or we've been together all this time. I don't want to be left alone to worry anymore. I'd rather die protecting you. Can't you understand that? Karis falls to her knees in tears, leaving Rob bewildered. Rob seems to be at a loss for words. You can speak to him. If you wish. How about we? Sure. You tell Rob that Karis has grown into a fine adventurer. You tell him she's determined to keep adventuring alone until he notices her, and that one day it may be too late. Finally, you suggest they stay together so that such a tragic day may never come.
そうか。そうだな。
Oh. After taking a moment to think about what you said, Rob confidently nods. Karis, ever since we were kids, you've always protected me. But I'm not a kid anymore. I can't have you protect me forever. That's why I've been training on my own. I didn't want you at my side until I was strong enough to protect you. I never thought it would hurt you like this.
わかったよ。これからは一緒に行こう。
I'd rather you be with me than running off somewhere I can't find you, he says. Karis answers with a smile.
ロブに心配させたくないから無茶はしないです。
Karis smiles at Rob. Embarrassed, he smiles back. They then turn to you.
いろいろ世話になったな。
皆さんありがとうございましたです。
Alright, the two of them thank you once again before beginning the journey back to Meginia. Karis left the party. You follow them on their way out. Suddenly Rob turns to you. And I'm glad, because we could not have done this without her, dude. It might be because you slayed that big fish, but I don't sense any more enemies nearby. Why don't we see what's beyond that door over there before we head back? If you so desire, you can continue exploring with Rob and Karis before returning to Meginia. Okay, they're both accompanying us now. Sure, if there are no monsters here, then there's no worries. Just gotta do the usual Etrian Odyssey thing. Alright. And also, drop that door. Oh, there's another floor. Hold on, did I bring... Okay, we've got an Ariadne thread, just in case things get a little too hairy for us. Oh, I guess we can return to town. Huh. There was a quick way back the whole time. As you return to the city, Karis and Rob call out to you. Luna's Soul Guild. We noticed some ruins in the distance as we were leaving the labyrinth. Care to see for yourself? You nod to Rob and proceed to take a look. Battle. That's different. Southern Shrine can now be visited. Oh, another shrine! As you step outside the city, you notice a familiar-looking ruin northeast of the Waterfall Wood. That must be one of the shrines said to exist on the next island as well. Once HQ learns about this, they'll probably send us in to explore. We're thinking about heading back to the city and getting ready, so we'll see you later. With that, Rob and Karis return to Meginia. You should report to HQ and tell them of both your success and this new discovery. A gather area has appeared near the Waterfall Wood. You can visit gather areas after conquering a labyrinth. Gathering skills are not required outside the labyrinths, and you can gather materials safely here as well. Gather areas will recover over time as you explore the labyrinths. Be sure to actively check gather areas when they are shining. Alright. An FOE has appeared on the world map. Many of the FOEs that appear on the world map will make their way to these gather areas. These FOEs will move to another gather area after some time. If an FOE moves to a gather area ready for gathering, said area will then be ravaged. Ravaged gather areas are not suited for gathering and won't be for some time. Be sure to keep this in mind. Okay, so that is a ravaged gather area then. Very fun. So a mission can be reported. First things first, though. Well, let me... We're gonna save heal, and I'm gonna think about who I want in the party really quickly. Okay. So, I've decided... Alright. And this is the group that I've decided we're going to tackle the Southern Shrine with, so let's report the results. Complete. Yeah, I figured Astra was the only non-Salem member who hadn't gotten arrested just yet.
礼を言う
2,000 N. Enough to buy a single ice charm. How great. Yeah, but thanks to that memory conch, she's managed to keep up pretty nicely, so it's not too big of a deal. It appears you've also discovered a new labyrinth. Fortunately, this time around, we were able to learn a bit beforehand. During your time at the previous labyrinth, we decided to revisit the Lemurian records. We've learned there are identical shrines in the north, south, east, and west. 4 in total. That's not surprising.
そうだな
With that in mind, we determined the ruin you saw first must have been the eastern shrine, and this new one is the southern shrine. Why they were built, however, has yet to be revealed, as the latter half of the Lemurian records was lost. Hopefully, an up-close investigation will provide us with some answers. I ask that you please continue with your exploration. However, some adventurers who said they're in your debt have already made their way there. Okay, so it's gonna be someone we've already met. They said they wish to help you. I'd like you to meet with them at the Southern Shrine and investigate. Sure, why not?
それでは
But first, because this episode has been quite long, we're gonna go ahead, call it a part here, and definitely start exploring the Southern Shrine. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Bye for now, guys.